When Jesus therefore understood that the Pharisees had heard that Jesus maketh more disciples, and baptizeth more than John, ut ergo coniovit Iesus, qui audierunt Pharisei, quod Iesus plures discipulos facit, et baptizat quam Johannes, though Jesus himself did not baptize, but his disciples. Quam Iesus non baptizadet, sed discipuli eos. He left Judea, and went again into Galilee. Reliquit Judaeum, et abiit iterum in Galileam. And he was of necessity to pass through Samaria. Oportebat autem eum transire per Samariam. He cometh therefore to a city of Samaria, which is called Sychar, near the land which Jacob gave to his son Joseph. Venit ergo in civitatem Samariae, quae dicitur Sychar, juxta predium quod dedit Jacob Joseph filio suo. Now Jacob's well was there. Jesus therefore, being wearied with his journey, sat thus on the well. It was about the 6th hour. Erat autem ibi fons Jacob. Iesus ergo fatigatus ex itinere, sedebat sic supra fontem. Ora erat quasi sexta. There cometh a woman of Samaria to draw water. Jesus saith to her, Give me to drink. Venit mulier de Samariae haride aquam. Dicit Iesus, da mihi bibere. For his disciples were gone into the city to buy meats. Discipuli enim eius abierant in civitatem ut cibus emerent. Then that Samaritan woman saith to him, How dost thou, being a Jew, ask of me to drink, who am a Samaritan woman? For the Jews do not communicate with the Samaritans. Dicit ergo e mulier illa Samaritana, quo modo tu, Judeus cum sis, bibere a me poscis, quae sum mulier Samaritana, non enim cotununtur Judei Samaritanis. Dicit ergo e mulier illa Samaritana, quo modo tu, Judeus cum sis, bibere a me poscis, quae sum mulier Samaritana, non enim cotuntur Judei Samaritanis. Jesus answered and said to her, If thou didst know the gift of God, and who he is that saith to thee, Give me to drink, thou perhaps wouldst have asked of him, and he would have given thee living water. Respondit Iesus, et dixit ei, Si scires donum Dei, et quis est qui dicit tibi, da mihi bibere. Tu focitan petisses ab eo, et dedisset tibi aquam vivam. The woman saith to him, Sir, thou hast nothing wherein to draw, and the well is deep. From whence, then, hast thou living water? Dicit ei mulier, Domine, neque in quo haurias habes, et puteus autus est, unde ergo habes aquam vivam? Art thou greater than our father Jacob, who gave us the well, and drank thereof himself, and his children, and his cattle? Numquid tu maiores patre nostro Jacob, quid erit nobis puteum, et ipse ex eo bibit, et filii eos, et pecora eos? Jesus answered and said to her, Whosoever drinketh of this water shall thirst again. But he that shall drink of the water that I will give him shall not thirst forever. Respondit Iesus, et dixit ei, Omnis qui bibit ex aqua hac, sitiet iterum, qui autem biberit ex aqua quam ego dabo ei, non sitiet in aeternum. But the water that I will give him shall become in him a fountain of water, springing up into life everlasting. Sed aqua quam ego dabo ei, fiet in eo fons aquae salientis in vitam aeternam. The woman saith to him, Sir, give me this water, that I may not thirst, nor come hither to draw. Dicit ad eum mulier, Domine, da mihi hanc aquam, ut non sitiam, neque veniam huc hauride. Jesus saith to her, Go, call thy husband, and come hither. Dicit ei Iesus, Vade, voca virum tuum, et veni huc. The woman answered and said, I have no husband. Jesus said to her, Thou hast said well, I have no husband. Respondit mulier et dixit, Non habeo virum. Dicit ei Iesus, Bene dixisti, quia non habeo virum. For thou hast had 5 husbands, and he whom thou now hast is not thy husband. This thou hast said truly. Quinque enim viros habuisti, et nunc quem habes non est tuus vir, hoc vere dixisti. The woman saith to him, Sir, I perceive that thou art a prophet. Dicit ei mulier, Domine, video quia propheta est tu. Our fathers adored on this mountain, and you say that at Jerusalem is the place where men must adore. Patres nostri in monte hoc adoraverunt, et vos dicitis, quia Hierosolimis est locus ubi adorare oportet. Jesus said to her, Woman, believe me, that the hour cometh when you shall neither on this mountain nor in Jerusalem adore the Father. Dicit ei Iesus, mulier, crede mihi, quia venit ora, quando neque in monte hoc, neque in Hierosolimis adorabitis Patrem. You adore that which you know not. We adore that which we know, for salvation is of the Jews. Vos adoratis quod nescitis, nos adoramus quod scimus, quia salus ex Judaeis est. But the hour cometh, and now is, when the true adorers shall adore the Father in spirit and in truth, for the Father also seeketh such to adore him. Sed venit ora, et nunc est, quando veri adoratores adorabunt Patrem in spiritu et veritate, nam et Pater tales querit, qui adorent eum. God is a spirit, and they that adore him must adore him in spirit and in truth. Spiritus est Deus, et eos qui adorant eum, in spiritu et veritate oportet adorare. The woman saith to him, I know that the Messias cometh, who is called Christ. Therefore, when he is come, he will tell us all things. Dicit ei mulier, Scio quia Messias venit, qui dicitur Christus, cum ergo venerit ille, nobis annunciabit omnia. Jesus saith to her, I am he who am speaking with thee. Dicit Jesus, ego sum, qui loquor tecum. And immediately his disciples came, and they wondered that he talked with the woman. Yet no man said, What seekest thou? Or why talkest thou with her? Et continuo venerunt discipuli eius, et mirabantur quia cum mulier loquabatur. Nemo tamen dixit, quid queris, aut quid loqueris cum ea. The woman therefore left her water-pot, and went her way into the city, and saith to the men there, Reliquit ergo hydream suum mulier, et abiit in civitatem, et dicit illis hominibus, Come and see a man who has told me all things whatsoever I have done. Is not he the Christ? Venite, et videte hominum qui dixit mihi omnia que cumque feci, numquid ipse est Christus. They went therefore out of the city, and came unto him. Exierunt ergo de civitate, et veniebat ad eum. In the meantime the disciples prayed him, saying, Rabbi, eat. Interia rogabant eum discipuli, dicentes, Rabbi, manduca. But he said to them, I have meat to eat, which you know not. Ille autum dicit eis, ego cibum habeo mundecare, quem vos nescitis. The disciples therefore said one to another, Hath any man brought him to eat? Dicebant ergo discipuli ad invicem, numquid aliquis atulit e manducare? Jesus saith to them, My meat is to do the will of him that sent me, that I may perfect his work. Dicit eis Jesus, meus cibus est, ut faciem voluntatem eius qui missit me, ut perficiam opus eius. Do you not say, There are yet 4 months, and then the harvest cometh? Behold, I say to you, lift up your eyes, and see the countries, for they are white already to harvest. Nonne vos dicitis, quod ad hoc quatuor menses sunt, et messis venit? Ecce dico vobis, levate oculus vestros, et videte regiones, quia albe sunt iam ad messem. And he that reapeth receiveth wages, and gathereth fruit unto life everlasting, that both he that soweth and he that reapeth may rejoice together. Et qui metit mecedem accipit, et congregat fructum in vitam aeternam, ut et qui seminat simul gaudiat, et qui metit. For in this is the saying true, that it is one man that soweth, and it is another that reapeth. In hoc enim est verbum verum, quia alius est qui seminat, et alius est qui metit. I have sent you to reap that in which you did not labour. Others have laboured, and you have entered into their labours. Ego missi vos mettere quod vos non laborastis. Alii laboraverunt, et vos in labores eorum introistis. Now of that city many of the Samaritans believed in him, for the word of the woman giving testimony. He told me all things whatsoever I have done. Ex civitate autem illa multi crediderunt in eum Samaritanorum, propter verbum mulieris testimonium perhibentis, quia dixit mihi omnia quae cumque feci. So when the Samaritans were come to him, they desired that he would tarry there, and he abode there 2 days. Cum venissent ergo ad illum Samaritani, rogaverunt eum ut ibi maneret, et mansit ibi 2 dies. And many more believed in him because of his own word, et multo plures crediderunt in eum propter sermonem eius. And they said to the woman, We now believe not for thy saying, for we ourselves have heard him, and know that this is indeed the Saviour of the world. Et mulieri dicebant, quia iam non propter tuam loquelam credimus, ipsi enim audivimus et scimus quia hic est vere Salvator mundi. Now after 2 days he departed thence, and went into Galilee. Post 2 autem dies exiit inde, et abiit in Galileam. For Jesus himself gave testimony that a prophet hath no honour in his own country. Ipse enim Iesus testimonium perhibuit, quia propheta in sua patria honorem non habet. And when he was come into Galilee, the Galileans received him, having seen all the things he had done at Jerusalem on the festival day, for they also went to the festival day. Cum ergo venisset in Galileam, exceperunt eum Galilae, cum omnia vidissent quae facerat Hierosolimis in die festo, et ipsi enim venerant ad diem festum. He came again, therefore, into Cana of Galilee, where he had made the water wine. And there was a certain ruler, whose son was sick at Capharnaum. Venit ergo iterum in Cana Galilae, ubi fecit aquam vinum. Et erat quidam Regulus, cuius filius infirmabatur Capharnaum. He, having heard that Jesus was come from Judea into Galilee, went to him, and prayed him to come down and heal his son, for he was at the point of death. Hic cum audisit quia Iesus adveniret a Judea in Galileam, abiit ad eum, et rogabat eum ut descenderet et sanaret filium eius, incipiebat enim mori. Jesus therefore said to him, Unless you see signs and wonders, you believe not. Dixit ergo Iesus et eum, Nisi signa et prodigia videritis, non creditis. The ruler said to him, Lord, come down before that my son die. Dicit ad eum Regulus, Domine, descende priusquam moriatur filius meus. Jesus said to him, Go thy way, thy son liveth. The man believed the word which Jesus said to him, and went his way. Dicit e Iesus, Vade, filius tuus vivit. Credidit homo sermoniquem dixit e Iesus, et ibat. And as he was going down, his servants met him, and they brought word saying that his son lived. Iam autem eo descendente, servi occorrerunt ei, et nunciaverunt dicentes, quia filius eius viveret. He asked therefore of them the hour wherein he grew better. And they said to him, Yesterday, at the 7th hour, the fever left him. Interrogabat ergo oram ab eis in qua melius habuerit, et dixerunt ei, quia eri ora 7 reliquit eum febris. The father therefore knew that it was at the same hour that Jesus said to him, Thy son liveth, and himself believed, and his whole house. Cognovit ergo pater, quia illa ora erat in qua dixit ei Iesus, filius tuus vivit, et creditit ipse, et domus eius tota. This is again the second miracle that Jesus did, when he was come out of Judea into Galilee. Hoc iterum secundum signum fecit Iesus, cum venisset a Judea in Galileam.